The Jallianwala Bagh massacre of 1919 in Amritsar is a shameful scar on British Indian history. It is also called a massacre of Amritsar in one of the most tragic yet landmark events in the history of India. This massacre exposed the inhuman approach of the British when the British troops cold-bloodedly opened fire into an unarmed crowd without any warning by General Dyer, which has assembled in an enclosed park for a public meeting that was banned. On 13th April 1919, people gathered at Jallianwala Bagh, Amritsar to protest against the arrest of two national leaders Satyapal and Dr. Saifuddin. Suddenly, a British military officer, General Dyer, entered the park with his troops. Without even giving a warning to the people to disperse, he ordered his troops fired at the unarmed crowd for 10 minutes, and when their ammunitions were exhausted, they left. In those 10 minutes, according to the estimates of the Congress, about 1,000 people were killed and about 2,000 wounded. The bullet marks can still seen on the wall of Jallianwala Bagh, which is now a national memorial. The massacre had been a calculated act, and Dyer declared with pride that he had done it to produce moral effect on the people, and that he had made up his mind that he would shoot down all men if they were going to continue the meeting. He had no regret. He went to England, and some Englishmen collected money to honor him. Others were shocked at this brutal act and demanded an enquiry. A British newspaper called it as one of the bloody massacres of modern history. About 21 years later, on 13 March 1940, Udham Singh, an Indian revolutionary, shot Michael O'Dwyer, who was the late governor of Punjab at the time of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The massacre aroused the fury of the Indian people, and the governor replied with further brutalities. Newspapers were banned and their editors put behind the bars or deported. A regime of terror like the one that followed the suppression of the revolt of 1857 was let loose. Rabindranath Tagore, who had been knighted by the Britisher, renounced his knighthood. In his letter to the Viceroy, he declared, "The time has come when the badges of honor make our shame glaring in their incongruous context of humiliation, and I, for my part, wish to stand shorn of my special distinction by the side of those of my countrymen, who for their so-called insignificance are liable to suffer a disgration not fit for human being." This massacre marked a turning point in the history of struggle for freedom. In December 1919, the Congress session was held at Amritsar. It was attended by a large number of people. It clears that the brutality has only added fuel to the fire, not the people's determination stronger to fight their freedom and against oppression.